Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at the Sweet Cravings collection from Makartt, and Makartt is sponsoring this video. When they were like, what do you want to use? And I was like, this new collection. I've had it for a little bit and I've been dying to use it. As you can probably already tell, it is so cute and I am so impressed with the decorations. When I got it a couple weeks ago, I had to open it and like have a sneak peek. I'm gonna just go through, show you everything and swatch everything as usual, and we'll do a set with it. I am beyond excited for this one. So I'm gonna start off on the most simple thing of them all. They have some new cuticle oil sticks and they are all fun little flavors, and one is missing because I've already been using it. These are pretty basic cuticle oil sticks. I love that it comes with so many in a bunch of different scents. We have strawberry, lavender, cherry, blueberry, peach, jasmine, pineapple, osmanthus, I think, rose, watermelon, lily, and then the one that I've been using is aloe. I love how many of these you get because then you can just stick them all over your house. If you're like me, you have one in your car, on the table next to your couch, on your bedside table, like literally everywhere, like a chapstick. Here's just what the tip looks like. Okay, next we have a gel polish set, and I think I snuck a peek at these ones too. Are you guys ready? So pretty, isn't it? Let's go through the swatches. So the first shade we have is Ginger, a nice warm creamy nude. This one is cream. This one is almost like a lighter orange creamsicle color. Next we have Sprinkles. I absolutely love this pink, one of the perfect pinks. Next we have Cupcake. So this one I think is supposed to be more on the purple side, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it looks so similar to Sprinkles. As you can see, there is a difference, but it's not a huge difference. So again, this one is Sprinkles and this one is Cupcake. I do wish they were a bit more distinctly different, either the one on the left being more pink or the one on the right being more purple, but these are the shades. Next we have Key Lime. Absolutely love this one. A very, very pretty light pastel green. Last but not least, we have Sweet Tooth. This one is a really pastel blue-gray. And here are all the shades on a white background. I know sometimes the blue can be a little overwhelming, so also here is this for reference. Next we have a Watercolor marble nail ink set. I'm really excited to see what this is about. I have not peeked at this one. Okay, so looks like we do have a little bit of spillage on this one, but looks like we have all different kinds of inks so we can do some marbling. All right, so here's this. This one did leak, but not too bad. It was just a little bit on the outside. Shake it up before we do anything. Oh, okay, so these are like, you can see how liquidy they are. I'm not really quite sure what to swatch these on. I think maybe I'll just put them on these ones that I've already swatched. Let me put a quick matte top coat on all of these. Already got an old bottle here. I like to do this over matte top coats for sure because I feel like it's the easiest way to use the inks. All right, all cured. I'm not gonna necessarily do them with the correlating color, but I might. Let's start with crushed pineapple. I think the yellow would look best. Maybe this orange. So here's what it looks like when you open it. I've never worked with a pastel one. I've only ever worked with like neon or really, really dark pigments. Okay. Oh, it's pretty when it dries. Look, it like changes color. So once again, hopefully you can see that. It's not a super, super bright color, but I actually really like that. So you can see that just putting the ink on isn't gonna give you that marble effect. What's gonna give you that marble effect is grabbing some rubbing alcohol or a slip solution will work. It's pretty much the same thing. And then you're gonna go in and clean up the edges where you want it. This is better to do for sure when it's still wet, but you can do it when it's dry as well. Essentially the alcohol sort of fades it out. You wanna mainly do it on the edges. As you can see here, I'm not gonna do that for all of them, but that is how you do it. So that one was the crushed pineapple. Berry blue. Okay, so here are all of the inks marbled-ish on the swatches. I really like them. I really like how pastel they are, and I do like how some of the color kind of changes on them and the different shades. So we will definitely try to use these today. I don't have a plan yet, but I want to use them for sure. So this is the second to last thing that we have to look at. I am saving the best for last. Here is the Polygel kit. I have not looked at this one either. All right, so here we have it. I'm gonna not show the extras that come in this. I'm going to show those after I show you guys the decoration kit, because I mean, really, the decorations of this collection are the best. So you get your dual forms as usual. And then let's just swatch the polygels really quick. I'm just gonna do this really quick for you. That way I don't waste your time. Okay, and then for the polygels, we do have a lot of more neutral, lighter colors. This is cake, icing, creme brulee, and frosting. A lot more neutral colors to sort of go with the big decorations with this kit. It might seem like that seems a little subtle, but the subtleness leaves once we pull out the decorations. So of course also, I'm just gonna mention you do get your file, a brush, a base, and a top coat with your kit. But let's move on to the decorations. So the decorations that come in the kit as well, so even if you don't get like the actual decorating kit and you just want the Polygel kit by itself, you do however get these really cute stickers. Aren't they so adorable? It is just one sheet of them, but so cute. And then you also get these big chunky charms, the donuts, ice creams, so cute. So that's what you get in the Polygel kit. And finally, the decoration kit. I always forget that there's stickers always in the decoration kit, so let's pull those out first. So once again, more like candy stickers, and there's a couple in here. So we got these ones. These ones look like more like little chocolates. Some cupcakes, some strawberries, so cute. Then this page is the same that you get in the Polygel kit, but I really love these ones because like look at these like half stickers. That way you could like do a cohesive design. Love it. And then, are you ready? Look at how cute. All right, we'll start here. So here you get, you know, candy bars, cupcakes, ice creams, stuff like that. All throughout there, different colors, some same colors in there, but for me, I'll use those. Again, more ice creams, donuts, and then like little cupcakes. And then on this side, you get these squishy, gummy sort of decals. These are the same like textures that the hearts were in my Polygel kit. So you get these in star shapes, and then look at these. These look like little sprinkles. And then you get 3 different colors of gummy bears, and they're all like iridescent, sort of how these butterflies are, like the coating on them. So fun. I am so excited to use these. I want to do so many things, but I don't even know where to start. Okay, so now that we've gone through all of that, I am just going to go take this set off really quick, and so we can actually get started. Alrighty, so I'm just going to prep one nail. So I'm just going to rough up the surface. I've cleaned up my cuticles with my e-file already, and I'm just doing this with like a fine sanding buffing block. Then I'm gonna take my dehydrator. This is the Cure Sky one. You can also use just plain rubbing alcohol also. Just make sure to wipe it so you can get all of the oils and everything off of your nail. The prep is super important to getting these to last. So today I'm actually going to use dual forms. I know it's been a while, so I'm going to take these out. And Makartt dual forms now come with straighter and more curved dual forms. I'm going to use these straight ones because I have flatter nail beds. If you have more curved nail beds, use the curved ones. So I'm just going to size these on. So I found that I actually want them to be a tiny bit bigger than my nail bed is. So it should fit like it needs to be, like a quarter of a size smaller, because you are going to be putting product on it. This isn't going to be like laying flat on your nail. For the Polygel, to make it easier on myself and hopefully look better for you guys, I'm going to use these little stands for the Polygel. It will be a little bit easier to put that on, so I'm just going to use a little bit of double-sided sticky tape for this. I will link the stuff that I use below. I got these originally to do press-ons, because I'm sure you guys always see me use like just my fingers holding it, and it's always messy. So I'm basically just going to put this bit of double-sided tape on here, smush it down. Perfect. And then we're gonna just stick that on there, and woohoo, we got a stuck dual form. First, I'm gonna put my base coat on my nail, and I'm gonna cure it with my little mini lamp. I'm gonna take icing, our first shade, and just squeeze it on directly to the dual form. So I'm gonna actually do this a little bit different today. I'm not going to fill up the entire form with Polygel, even though I am going to do longer nails. What I'm gonna do to just make it a little bit easier on myself is I'm going to put this on so that the base is there. That's not very sticky. All right, so here is this. So obviously I'm gonna do it up to like the top line, but I'm just going to put this base on first of all, like so. Here's how it should fit. Clean it up if you need to, just with a little bit of slip solution or rubbing alcohol. And also here is how the back looks. So this is going to also be a way that you can combat that extra product underneath that you can get. So I'm gonna cure this on here. All right, and then when you're done curing, you're not going to pop it off. You're going to keep it on there. Such an awkward angle to do this. You're gonna keep it on there, but put more Polygel to fill in that back end. And then you're gonna really make your like solid length with this Polygel. And doing it this way will ensure that you get your base on and then you also do not have like a chunky back, because I know that's like always a drawback with Polygel and dual forms is like the chunkiness. And then your dual form should look something like this. And we cure it again. While I cure this, I'm going to talk about the Mariposa Mayhem collection a little bit. I started off a video for that collection from Makartt, but the concept I was working on, it just didn't work out. So I did end up filming a complete unboxing and like swatching of all of the items in that collection. And I don't really want that footage to go to waste. And also it's like helpful in case you were looking at that collection. So I'm going to leave that as a little bonus at the very, very end, because I like swatched literally everything and went through all of the decals and stuff like that. But I did do these nails with that collection, and the nails themselves are just press-ons. All right, ready for the best part? Yay. And then we have a nice looking, super strong nail. So let's just do that for the rest of them. Alrighty, I prepped the rest of my fingers, so I'm just going to put my base coat on now, my crusty, dusty nails. Just gonna do this all at one time to get it out of the way. Boop. Okay, and then I'm gonna just do the exact same thing that I did before, although it looks like I put too much Polygel on this one. But I'm not going to worry about like the back too much, and mainly just worrying about the base. And I'm just going to speed through this because for the most part, I'm going to do the same color, and all the decorations are going to be either with the gel or the decals or the inks. We're not doing a lot of like structural design today. Okay, let's pop this off, and perfect. All right, this is more like it with just the base. So put that on. And perfect, don't have to do any cleaning up. Okay, so now they are on. I'm going to be using the new e-file from Makartt. This is the Stephanie e-file, and I've been testing this one out because it is a lot cheaper than the other one I've been using. This one is about 1/3 of the price. I really like it so far. This feels kind of light, it's nice, it's portable, and then this feels so heavy. It feels really like luxurious. So I will leave in the sound for a second so you can hear how loud this is, because I know that's important to a lot of people. Unfortunately, the screen is a bit dim. I can see it like in real life, but it's not picking up on camera. But here it is on 14, and it goes up to 35. And for this, I'm just cleaning up the shape as well as the cuticles. Okay, so now that we have our nails all filed, now it is time to decorate them. So I actually have a pretty specific vision that I hope will be really cool. So first off, I'm going to start with the key lime gel polish. And then I'm actually going to just put a little bit here on this little dish. Is it a dish? I don't know. All right, and then I'm going to make French tips with this. I haven't done a lot of French tips in my life. I feel like when you're not like classically trained, you don't do a lot of them because usually that's what a lot of people get like in a salon. But if you're just doing on yourself, I mean, I'm just speaking from myself. I could be wrong, but you know. And you guys know I'm not the best at drawing things, so I'm doing my best. I want to just try to make it as even as possible. I think that looks good. Just fill the rest of that in. And then to clean up any little messes, I'm just going to take some rubbing alcohol on a brush and try to clean it up, but actually make it worse, apparently. Okay, not too bad actually. Not too bad. Okay, and there's our French tip. I'm gonna cure that before I do anything to it. Perfect, actually really good, surprisingly. Okay, and so I'm gonna do an accent nail, so that one won't have any. So I'm actually going to put a tiny bit of green on my middle finger as well. We're gonna sort of like ombre that. We're gonna do some sort of way to incorporate all three colors that I'm gonna be using. Then without messing that one up, I'm gonna try to get out some sprinkles. I'm not gonna use the other shade that's like really similar to this because I feel like even like ombreing them or something like that, you would not even be able to tell what's going on. So I'm gonna finish up sprinkles here on this nail. Green and pink are sort of like opposite colors, so you really don't want to mix them together too much because then they'll just turn like an ugly brown. All right, so hopefully you can see I just did like some swirlies for it. Also, yeah, you can totally tell I did get myself a couple times on the e-file today when I was taking off my nails. I don't know why. I feel like some days I'm just like end up being substantially clumsier, I guess, than others. I think because I got a ton of new bits lately and I'm not completely used to them, so I was catching my cuticles a bit. So let's ignore that. This one needs a bit more cleaning up. I went a little bit too low with that. Then for our last shade, I'm gonna use this cream color. And I think it's enough of a difference. Yeah, it is. You can definitely tell. They're different colors. Cool. Alrighty, I'm gonna cure that. So here we are so far. So what I'm gonna do next is just apply a matte top coat to our ring finger. That way we can do an accent nail with the inks because those just looked so pretty. I want to mess with them some more. So I'm just going to put a matte top coat. It's just so much easier to do it over a matte top coat. I don't think I've really tried doing it over a shiny one. Just do it over a matte. Okay. So I have 3 different colors of the inks open. So I'm gonna just start out maybe with this yellow, just kind of, oop, okay, we'll have to clean that up, that's fine. That, and then also, these dry pretty quick, but that's fine because you can always basically like reactivate them in a sense with the alcohol. How pretty does that look? And it matches, ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna get my alcohol and I'm gonna first just clean up the cuticle area because when this stuff dries, like it gets in all the little nooks and crannies. So I'm gonna just get that off while I can. Then we'll just do a little bit of mixy. Okay, so this nail is so done with me. I've redone it like 5 times because I just like couldn't get it how I wanted, but I'm just going to put a matte top coat over now and so we can just seal it and I don't have to worry about it messing it up while we do the other ones. Now I'm just going to take a bunch of these tiny small stickers and I'm going to only stick them on the tip. So like perfect, so cute. So many of these are literally tiny. It'll actually be able to let me like do all of these little itty bitty spots. Okay, 1 nail. And these stickers are actually super easy to pick up. A lot of the time I have issues with that, but I'm not having any today. Could be the tweezers that I'm using though. So once again, I'm gonna take my matte top coat and I'm going to top coat all of the nails. Don't worry, we're gonna put on some chunky charms. Do not worry about that. I like to make sure I really get like the sides and everything when I have all these stickers on here. That way we can just seal in all of these stickers. Alrighty, so I'm gonna pull out about 5 different big chunky charms now. Definitely gotta do these like pink chocolates, so cute, and the ice cream. And okay, one more. Oh, I think we have to do a donut. I think it would be an actual crime if we didn't do a donut. And then I'm also going to pull out these like little star sprinkles. These are so cute. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gel and I'm going to adhere them with this gel. These could stick with the top coat totally. I stuck these on with the top coat, like it's just top coat, but I just think this gel would do a little bit better, especially since I have been definitely catching these on stuff just a little bit. So I'm just going to make a little glob and try to be careful with how I'm smushing it down because everything else is matte. I don't want to transfer that anywhere. So let's just boom. And then next, let's put this. What's that, an ice cream? That's an ice cream. I know a lot of you are probably not going to like that I put these like giant charms on these after I did all the other work. But if you like that design, you can totally just stop there. You don't have to do all of this. You guys know I just love the extraness of it all. All right, and then I'm actually going to do one more matte top coat. I'm going to be super careful not to get it on the decal. I mean, if you want it on the decal, you can put it there, but I don't. So I'm gonna just do it around. I got a little bit of the gel like outside of it squished. And also I wanna put on some sprinkles. I'm calling them sprinkles. I don't know if they are sprinkles. I think so. Alrighty. Okay, so as I'm doing the last and final cure, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This collection is so fun. By far my favorite that's come out, aside from my own kit, of course. Let me know how you guys like it and my design today. I actually tried to do something a little bit different than I would normally do. So I hope you guys liked it. Please make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you again, Makartt, for sponsoring this video, as I would have done this video anyway. I will give you guys the final outside shots now, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye. Wait, hold up. How could I forget to do some cuticle oil at the end with these sticks? So this one did end up breaking because I was moving furniture. So I just glued it back together as one does. So I'm gonna show you guys all of the new stuff from the Mariposa Mayhem collection. I am so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I looked it up, how to pronounce it. I'm trying. Mariposa means butterfly in Spanish, and part of the proceeds from this collection is going to help COVID-19 relief, and there's more details about that on the Makartt site. So I'm just going to go through all of the new stuff in this collection. So first off are these decals, very pretty. I love how reflective a lot of these are, so they have some dimension to them. And they're a lot bigger than a lot of the other stickers that I have, which is nice because when you do long nails, you need more to cover. I think these ones are my absolute favorite out of all of them. Okay, the decoration set, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I peeked at this already because I just like had to. So it comes with even more stickers, and I think I made this mistake when I opened up the Valentine's Day collection. There was stickers in that as well. I just like completely missed that. The stickers in the decoration set are different from the nail decals. These ones are not as reflective and a little bit smaller, but they're still really pretty. Okay, so let's just get on into what I love about this decoration set. Obviously, all of these 3D butterflies. Like, how cool are these little 3D butterflies? These are so cool, so pretty. I love how there's so many different shades with them. They're all hollow, so pretty. And then there is a lot of different colored butterfly glitters. I feel like there's a lot of butterfly glitter nowadays. I wish there was maybe a little bit of something else in this, but there is a good different colored mix of butterfly glitters in here. Next, the gel polish set. And I absolutely love every single one of these shades from what I can see anyway. I'm super excited about this. So pretty. So I'm gonna swatch these really quick for you guys. So here we have Passion. This is like a pearlescent warm pink. Ooh, and here we have Strength. So this one is actually a iridescent jelly, which I really love. Okay, so I actually remember you guys said you wanted me to start swatching things with the white background, which I totally get. I should have been doing that so you can see the color better, because the blue can definitely not show the true color of things. So I'm re-showing you guys Passion with a white background. This one is Strength. And then I'm gonna insert a little clip from my phone showing the glitter in this one. Up next we have Innocence. This one is a purple with some iridescent. It like reflects blue, also very pretty. Not sure if this one is supposed to be opaque or jelly, to be honest. It could go either way. I think it's supposed to be jelly, but you could definitely build it up. Here is Innocence. Once again, I will insert a better view of how the sparkle looks in it. Next up is Wisdom. This one is also sort of a more pearlescent color, no iridescent or hollow sparkles, just reflecting sort of just like a shiny color of purple. Here is Wisdom. Here is Hope. Here is Hope. This one's really pretty. It's a blue, but it's almost a green. Really like this one. And last but not least, we have Inspire.